Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're my subscribers, thank you and welcome back. If you aren't subscribed, please like and subscribe to my videos and hit that notification button down on the bottom, and that will let you know when I post new videos. Well, this week topic is on doing an application to monitor and track your food. I think it's really important when you have bariatric surgery to track and monitor your food intake. And I'm not sure about you, but when I had my surgery, before I had my surgery, they sent me a diet plan, and they told me what kind of foods and everything, and they said they wanted you to stay at like 60 grams of, depends on what surgery you had, but mine was 60 grams of protein and then 50 grams of carbohydrates. So that's why I think it's important, because you got to track everything that you eat, especially like for me, somebody who is struggling with trying to get the caloric intake. And it's kind of like, yeah, I need to know, how much I'm eating and how much, I'm drinking and stuff like that. So I track everything. I mean, I track my vitamins. You don't think, well, what do you, I'm like, yeah, the liquid protein is 17 grams or 17 calories. It's like, for just that, the 2 tablespoons. And, most vitamins don't have any calories, but it's just good to have that, so you're track your, I'm really bad about fluids, but when I first had my surgery, I was good about, I tracked my, fluids, because you have to have so much, they want you to drink so much, and how much protein and stuff like that. So in my app, it's nice because it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it has a snack. So, and then it breaks it down, like how many carbs, how many, how much protein you have. And then I think it has fats, and then you have pie charts, and then it has like spreadsheets. So it's pretty good. And then you can track your weight and everything. It helps because, sometimes if I'm, not eating enough or something, I can look and go, oh my God, it's like I'm at 600 calories. I guess I better eat, or I need to increase my protein. So maybe I need to eat some like, snack salad, salamis, or some, some whatever, but I mean, it's good to have that, because like if you're starting to gain weight after bariatric surgery, it's good to have, like, so you can bring it to your surgeon and say, you know um this is what I'm eating, but I'm gaining weight, and I'm not a surgeon, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not, I'm not an expert on this. So it's good to, like, track it so they can take a look at it, and maybe they need to put you on a GLP-1, maybe they need to readjust your diet, maybe they need to maybe you need to increase your exercising. It all depends, each person is, like I said before in all my other videos, each person is different, each person's, healing is different, everybody's surgery is different. So but it's a good tool to have, because then you can take that to your doctor and say, hey, I'm gaining weight, and you know maybe they can see what you're eating, and maybe they can probably put you on a strong vitamin, or maybe a B12 shot or a mix shot. I don't know, it's all, every surgeon is different, but it's really important to, like, it's nice because you can scan your food, the sky, there's a bar label, and then, like, if say you're at a restaurant, and it's like they have, most of the restaurants, I was really impressed with the app that I'm using, and it has, like, most restaurants here in Florida. So, and then, so if it's like that one I ate at a couple days ago, it had the brisket, and then it's like I put generic coleslaw. So you don't know if they put sugar in it. You don't know exactly what they're eating, but at least you have like an estimate. And there's so many different tools out there. There's AI, you can take a picture of it. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but another thing I try is, I weigh my food too, because, like, I like with my eggs and stuff, I've been doing it for so many years. I kind of know what 2 tablespoons looks like and what 4 tablespoons looks like. But it's good to, like, measure your food, or get a scale. I just broke mine, so mine finally just died. It went, but those are good. The electronic scales, actually, the best one I had was like the old school one, where you actually, it's like where you lay, it lays, and it goes on a spring, and it actually, it's hard to explain, but it's like, the the old school ones. And that was good because it's like it would actually give you better readings that, so you'll have how many grams that you're eating. So that's another good tool. But I just wanted to bring that topic up today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you're living in Florida right now, enjoy this rain because we've been in a drought. So have a nice weekend and have a great day. Bye bye.